What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome into another edition of the Rome Show here on 12ouncesports.com. We're broadcasting live on YouTube and on X. I am your host, Andrew Romanella. Welcome back. After a July 4th holiday, we are back and better than ever here on the Rome Show. I missed you. Hope you missed me. Hope everybody had a safe, happy, and healthy happy birthday to America over the weekend. I spent my time at the Jersey Shore, multiple Jersey Shores, the lowest tip in the state of New Jersey, Cape May, New Jersey. And then a few days at one of my favorite locations in this state, Long Beach Island, New Jersey. We got quite the firework display right in front of us on the beach. That was fantastic. And it was a lot of fun. And I love 4th of July. It is a top holiday for me, Mount Rushmore holiday, I may say. And the reason is, of course, because of the love for America and celebrating the country and our independence and all of those things. But more so than anything else, on July 3rd and July 4th, every year, it is arguably the most fun 2 days of the year because of the way everybody is operating. Every person in America is happy. Every person in America is looking forward to celebrating America's birthday with friends and family or whoever. Everybody is on the same page. I would argue that my two favorite days of the year are the day before Thanksgiving and the day before July 4th. Why? Because almost every single person in this country is in a good mood. They're not worried about work. They're not worried about how their job runs all. They're not worried about anything. The problems that they may have sometimes feel like go away. It's a day where everybody's on the same page. Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So unless I'm an essential worker or somebody maybe working retail, I'm out. I'm chilling. It's family, it's friends, it's vibing. Same thing on July 3rd. And then July 4th. We love this holiday so much. We watch grown men shove hot dogs down their throat for fun. And we celebrate it and cheer it on. That's how much we love July 4th. And it is my favorite 2 days of the year because everybody is happy. There are no problems. There's no, I don't like you, you don't like me. There's no, I got to get to work so fast because my job rules all. There's none of that. It's just being alive. We're free. It's the home of the free, land of the brave. Best country in the world. Let's just go celebrate it. We have smart people in this country. Strong, awesome people. So I hope you enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. I hope you enjoyed the fireworks, the food, the family, the friends, whatever it was. And I hope that one day we could turn our whole lives into that type of energy. You can't take away all the hate. Can't change all the crazy stuff. But man, we could limit it. We could wake up a little bit less caring of the things that matter a little bit less in the world. Though we all need money because we love making things more expensive. The Rome Show's on 12ozsports.com and X. You got to go to YouTube, okay? If you want to comment live on the show. New feature, by the way, in the broadcasting platform for the Rome Show, where we can get some people on this thing, maybe leave a voicemail, get some more vocality from the human being. So we'll work on that over our return week here on the show. The sports we planned on talking about today are soccer and baseball. Okay. CONCACAF Gold Cup final last night versus Mexico. The United States of America lost 2-1 with a late goal given up in the 75th minute. But it was a twofold scenario here for the United States of America. First and foremost, around the 65th, 66th minute or something like that, there was a clear handball in the box, okay? The United States player looking to create an opportunity on goal. The Mexican player, in their battle for the football, puts his hand on the ball in the box. That is a penalty kick, okay? Which in a 1-1 tie in the second half, when Mexico was controlling the play. Like, if you've ever watched a basketball team that's really good at full court press another team, that's exactly what Mexico did to the United States in the entirety of the second half. A lot of that game, but the entirety of the second half, okay? And here's what that handball looked like. Watch and listen.
Mario Escobar, great work from Marston, by the way, going past Sanchez. And look,
right
that is
there,
a
you
clear
see it?
hand on the ball.
And you'll see it again right here.
Escobar, great work from Marston, by the way, going past Sanchez.
There it is, right there.
Look, that is a clear hand.
Clear handball, not called. And so the United States doesn't get that. Okay, right there. There it is. I mean, it looks like he's doing a yoga pose right there. That's how he's handballed. And I don't know how you missed that. And this is my point about officials. Okay, usually this is directed towards umpires in baseball. But right here, like, you have one job, okay? Your one job is to make sure the rules of this game are followed. And one of those jobs, arguably the easiest, when it comes to the 5-finger hand in the palm, okay? Hits the shoulder, couldn't tell you what the rule is. But if it hits the hand, the literal rule is handball. So you're telling me that we have multiple officials on the pitch to make sure that we officiate this game appropriately, and that happens, and not one person calls it a handball. That's bad. That's officiating in 2025. So that is the 66th minute. Now check out what happens just 9 minutes later.
It takes the flick, and it's in. It's Edson Alvarez. The flag comes up for offside. Mexico have had multiple goals ruled out for offside at this tournament. Luis Ventura of Guatemala, the assistant referee, didn't hesitate, and we'll take a look back at the video to be sure.
And what you will see right there
how the U.S. line stays together,
is
and then
it looks like it could be offsides. Offsides was initially called. Now you'll see the ball probably center of the box for the first header. Beautiful piece there by Mexico. Off the first head to the second head. And if you see, it initially looked like he was offsides. They call it offside.
He might be onside there.
Call for VAR, VRA, whatever the hell they call it.
And behind the line.
And then that is an Edson Alvarez goal, his 28th in CONCACAF competition. Second, behind a person you know very well playing for the United States men's national team, Landon Donovan, who has 34 CONCACAF goals. So what's next now in terms of international soccer? Well, next year, the World Cup comes back to the United States of America, okay? And we have a men's national team that is getting better, okay? You have a lot of young players now that had the opportunity to play in a Gold Cup final or in an international final in general. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I fully understand all of the things that are going on in soccer. There's like 62 different tournaments and all the different leagues. And at the end of the day, I know that outside of the shores of the United States of America, the world is very good at soccer. So any chance our red, white, and blue gets a chance to be really good on the international stage, it's fun, especially on the men's side, okay? We got gold medals and World Cups on the women's side. But on the men's side, we're celebrating getting into the round of 16 in the World Cup in 2009 or 8 or whatever, 10. when Landon Donovan, aforementioned, scored a huge goal, because that is how hard it is, or how far behind our men's national team is compared to the rest of the world. So last night was fun. This tournament's been fun. Okay, and I think what our team is proving to us is we can be good enough to compete again. We're not going to be this nation that is a roller coaster ride right now on good, bad, make a World Cup, don't make a World Cup. Are we even here? It's still a long way to go. It's the second straight CONCACAF Gold Cup win for Mexico, but their first victory over the United States in international play in 6 years. Okay? So good, not great. 1 year to go. We'll see what happens. Still some big names to be added back to that United States national team roster for the World Cup. We're going to take a quick commercial break, come back, talk Major League Baseball. The Nationals, they fired their general manager and their head coach, plus the All-Star game is roughly a week away. We will talk about All-Star rosters and more. The Rome Show, 12ouncesports.com, broadcasting live on YouTube and X. We are back after this.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
What's up, everybody? The Rome Show, 12ouncesports.com. We are broadcasting live on YouTube and on X. Great to be back after the week off on 4th of July. So much going on in the world. Not so much going on in the world of sports. However, Major League Baseball is going on. They're seeing some way better ratings. Games trending in the right direction, it feels like, at least. And if you haven't been watching, there's some really good baseball to be watched. Currently, you got the Toronto Blue Jays streaking. They've made a crazy jump to first place in the American League East, which is fantastic. Playing some unbelievable baseball over their last 25 games, but they've won 8 in a row. So Toronto currently a 3-game lead on the New York Yankees, who have gone the other way. They lost 2 of 3 to the Metsies during the Subway Series over the weekend, a Game 3 Sunday victory to avoid a sweep, thanks to a really good day from Cody Bellinger. They're tied with the Tampa Bay Rays at 49 and 41. Then you have the Red Sox 46 and 45 and the Orioles 40 and 49. The Tigers lead the AL Central at 57 and 34. They're 13 and a half up on the Twins. I mean, barring a 2007 Mets collapse with the Phillies situation, Detroit should run away with that division. The Astros 7-up on the Mariners. They're 55-35, playing really good baseball, but so are the Mariners, who are 48-42. The Phillies, they lead the NL East. However, this is the only division in baseball. Excuse me, there's two divisions in baseball with teams that have 50-plus wins, two teams with 50-plus wins, the NL East and the NL Central. So the Mets and the Phillies, 50-plus wins, and the Cubs and the Brewers, 50-plus wins. Phillies, 53-37, dyslexia right there, 52-39 are the Mets, 1.5 games back. But they were skidding. They were playing bad, playing way better now. As we head into the All-Star break next week, the Cubs 3.5 up on the aforementioned Brewers, but you got the Cardinals at their heels at 48-42, and the Dodgers quietly have started to increase that lead in the NL West, and the rest of the NL West pack has really started to drop back, with the Colorado Rockies playing their best baseball over the last month, but they still only have 21 wins. In that great NL East I mentioned before the break, the Washington Nationals fired manager Davey Johnson and general manager Mike Rizzo. President of baseball operations and general manager Mike Rizzo. Rizzo's been there since 2013, and Davey Martinez has been there since 2019. They won a World Series together in 2019. Davey Martinez is the longest tenured manager right now. The most wins overall in Nationals history, with a 500 and 622 overall record. The Nats right now are young. They have the second youngest hitters and the sixth youngest pitchers in Major League Baseball. Speaking of some young guns, 19 new players on the All-Star game rosters this year for Major League Baseball, which I thought was pretty cool. And then you realize it's a drop. Yeah, crazy, right? It's a drop down from last year's total of, I think, 32. So what I see, though, the young players in Major League Baseball are really starting to shine. And you can see right here is the American League All-Star roster on your screen right now. Some newbies you'll notice. Cal Raleigh, they're having a great year for the Mariners. Ryan O'Hearn for Baltimore. Some others you'll see throughout that list. Looking at the pitching staff, probably thinking, I don't know, you got a lot of options to be your starting pitcher here. It'd be cool if it was Jacob deGrom, though they're in Atlanta. I mean, I don't know. Either way, American League roster right there for the people. And then we'll get you the National League roster, and we will go from there. There you go. Clayton Kershaw, an honorary pick from the commissioner of the league. All-Star game is July 15th. July 15th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me on the Rome Show here on a Monday. We're back. It feels good to be back. I appreciate the people that support the Rome Show. Met a lot of them over the last week, and I love you for it. Back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., probably with Rocky. We'll find out. Until then, Andrew Romanella saying, peace.
Thank you for listening.